Hello everybody, welcome back to Far From Alone. So, I've been giving some thoughts to our torpedo problems, and clearly the sending a drill out is just not working. It's missing, and I don't know if they're avoiding it or what's going on there. But I think we need to revisit that, because I think there's a better way of doing it if I run instead of walking. Let's go back here and have a look. I've got this sort of janky arrangement here with pistons because I needed to push the thing backwards, and I wanted to use large grid because obviously a large grid drill does a lot more damage than a small grid drill. Let me get back my hotbar, and I did make a bit of an error. I used here a normal rotor because it's obviously just attached to a battery. So I think I can do a better job if I use dumb missiles. And the reason I'm thinking of using dumb missiles, you just find something here, that'll do. You can see, if I get the right box, no, that's the wrong box. Oh, incidentally, the refinery you can hear chugging away. If I just show you that, it's going through the last of the scrap from the all the stuff that I had, the Havelock, and I don't know the name of the other one, but I've ground all that down, so we're back to where we should be. So we did get quite a few resources, but there was no surprises. You know, in the cargo there was nothing of any import. So yeah, what I was going to show you was if we just go to ingots, you can see we have still some more scrap to go. What do we have? We have no magnesium whatsoever because I used it all up to make these things, and so now we're totally out of magnesium. But what I was thinking of was we can, with a little bit of magnesium, we can make... Who have they gone? Is it now under ammo? No? We can make explosives, anyway. Oh, there they are. So, you need 2 explosives to make a small grid warhead, which is obviously 1.5 magnesium. So, if we can find if we can find a little bit of magnesium, then I can make some dumb missiles with a couple of warheads on them, and that would, firing those out the back, I think would be much more effective than just clouting something with the drill. So I think we were kind of near a POI here, that's why I stopped, but clearly that's not going to happen, so let's just get some speed up. I think we'll be alright just to power away from him. He's kind of behind us. Still closing, but our Mayday was quite a way away, so no biggie there. Right, let's talk while we're moving, shall we? So, yeah, this unfortunately is not going to work. So I'm going to take that all apart, and we're going to have to come up with a better method. I'll leave the welder there because I think we may be able to repurpose that. Can I get through there? Yes. Yeah, it's a shame. I would have loved it if that had worked, because the whole idea was I don't have magnesium. So the whole idea was to save me using up, valuable magnesium, but... Okay, I'm not sure what he's shooting, but he's shooting something. At least it's not me. Yeah, so get rid of that idea. We don't actually get the components back, we get scrap back, but never mind. So probably not going to need all this this stuff here, I think if I build it maybe directly over the top of that. Not sure. We'll have to experiment, but I'll leave it there for now. It's not doing any harm. So I'm thinking if I need a small grid converter, obviously to build a small grid ship. So we want the small grid converter to be over the top, or actually the thing itself to be over the top of the welder. So get rid of that one, and maybe that one. Yeah, I think if we're building it out the back there, don't think we need all of these. Okay. Bear with me. Let me just get rid of the evidence and
inventory.
Oops.
Full.
Oh, bye. Bye, steel plates. Oh, he's definitely attacking something, isn't he? Okay. So I'm going to put heavy armor back there, I think. Oh, we've even got the right color selected, look. And then we do have a very convenient conveyor point there, so just put what I can into there, which apparently isn't much. That's not actually going to work, is it? Because I need the conveyor to be on this block so that we can put the adapter in that block. Yeah, I think we're going to have to break it there. So let me just get a nope. I think if we use a T piece in there and go back to our nice clean yellow. Okay, not sure what all that's for, but hey. Maybe we should put one of those in there. It's obviously connected up somewhere else, but might as well keep everything connected we can. Right, so right, so we're going to be coming over the top of that block, so I think that one can also be do another heavy armor. I think that's right. And then I'm just going to put a couple of supporting blocks in there. Oops, no, that was wrong. Okay, so that allows me to put a hinge on the front that is piped in. So I have got a design. Let me see if I can find it. There we are. Dumb missile. Let me demonstrate it. I'll show it to you. I don't normally do this when I'm recording, but just so that you know what it is I'm trying to achieve. Wrong one. Okay, so if I just bring it over here a bit. So you can see it's just a dumb missile. It has a thruster on the back, an event controller to manage the merge block, and then a merge block and a connector on the top, 2 warheads, a hydrogen tank, and I've put a gyro on the front to keep it in a straight line, so when it's fired that gyro's on override. So that's the one I plan on using. The sensor is just to set off the warheads when it gets close to a target. So it's very small, it's pointy bits on the front. What I need to do obviously is have a merge block and a connector on the top of it. So that's what I'm planning on doing. Let me just make sure we switch that off again so that I'm not cheating. So it is 2 small blocks high. I think we can get away with that if we just come straight off there. So I usually use hinges, but I'm actually tempted to use a rotor. Rotor, hinge. I think we'll go for a rotor because that gives us the option. Where are we? There. The option to actually set it spinning should I feel the need to. So I think we're going to put a rotor and then we'll use that as the converter. So we're going to add a medium head, small head. I think a small head, because I need to pipe it in, so if I put a medium head on there it makes it difficult to pipe. Okay, and then we'll lock that. Anyhow, yes, so I need to pipe out from that, and I think we can get 2 blocks in below it, but I do need to be 1 block higher than it because I'm coming down from the top. So let's put a couple of bits in there. Oh, 11, nearly 12 kilometers away. So we want some of these maybe. And then one of those and one of those. Did lock that, didn't I? Nope, I did not. Okay, so I put some braking torque on and then we can actually switch the block off for now. And I'm going to call this SG. No, I don't want to use SG missile because that's what the thing itself is called. So we'll just call this missile launcher. Okay. then hopefully we should just be able to come straight out. It's about right, I think. I think so, and then one of those on. That's handy. So it does reach up there. That's kind of what I was testing. So all we've got to do now is make sure there's enough room in there. But the other thing I need to do, maybe I should have used square blocks there, because I need to connect on a projector. And that's all going to be very delicate, isn't it? Yeah, let's use square blocks there, because that will enable me also to put some armor around it. Okay, so that's jiggling a lot, that is, isn't it? I think that's where I went down. Okay, and then we'll put this thing on, but this can't be an inset one because merge and all that. And 5. Put that there. I was going to put the projector on this side, but actually that's very exposed then, isn't it? Have we got one? Come on, where are you? We're sure we've got a projector somewhere. No, apparently we do not. Okay, get rid of that then. Yeah, I think we might as well just put it there. Which way round are you? Can't see a thing. So, that way round. Okay, and then stick a block on there, block on there, block on there. I'll do to start with, and then we can fill in the rest as and when. So you weld it up. I'm hoping that'll leave enough room. I think there's only one block behind it. We might need to change that slopey block, but only one way to find out, I guess. I'd love to know why this is jiggling about so much. Okay, so projector then is probably going to be, yeah, must be that one. So that's our SG missile. Blueprint. And keep. Alright, let's get you out of the way first of all, and we can see what's going on. So, connector is over there. Still can't see. That looks about right. Then Horizontal is correct. Vertical. One more. And forwards, backwards. Looks about right. Can't actually see down there, but yeah, it's clear, so that's good. Right, so I won't build it just yet. Let's put a bit more armor around this piece here. Oh, I would do if I had any steel. Let's go for one of those, I think. I'm going to put these in. Obviously, if we're going to spin the rotor afterwards, we might have to take these off. But just for now, try and protect it a little bit from fire coming from the back. That's the plan. Now, that piece there is going to be a problem because that's going to merge. When the block merges, that's going to merge. So I can't use that block there. Let's just switch this off a second. Because that will actually merge onto the top of the warhead, which would be bad. So do that instead. Okay, so I think we're there. I'm going to leave this block out for now. We do need to pipe this up. Go back to our yellow colour. Okay, so that's all piped up, and the projector I didn't name. Yes, I did. And the welder, and it's no longer a torpedo. So SG missile. The other thing we're going to need is this small connector SG missile. Oh, probably that as well, because that's our fire. SG. Actually, thinking fire. I don't want to, because I think the one on the missile is also called SG missile, so I don't want to risk getting them wrong. SG missile. I'm just going to call that one fire as well, even though it's not actually. It'll just make it easy to find when I, when I need to. Okay, so I can't build one just yet because clearly we don't have any magnesium. Get rid of those. Those will have to be changed as well. hole down there. So it's going to be some of those. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave that hole there just for now. Oh. Yeah, that... Well, that, unless we spin it, that doesn't have to move, does it?
Energy critical.
Strange how it let me put those on before. Oops. Oh. Carried away with my grinder. Yeah, not going to let me put that back now. Put that one there. Oh, there we go. Squeezes it over. Okay, so let's switch that on. Get a few of few of those welded up. Switch that off for a minute. I think that'll clear. We'll have to check it, but I think that'll be all right. So we can do that one. Now we just need some stuff for these. Just about see it. Ooh, that's very close. Yeah, I'm not sure that's a good idea. I think we'll have to I think maybe have to go back to the one we had. I can't think of another block that would fit in there. I would like to give that welder a bit more cover, but well, I guess we can't have everything, can we? Okay, so I'm going to leave that hole there. If anything comes through there, it's going to be very unlucky, I think. And yeah, that's that done. So apparently our refinery is still chugging away. So not quite sure why it's doing the steel plates in front of that. It's a bit strange. Anyhow, that's doing its thing. Right, I wanted to see. Actually, let's go up in the bridge, because I think the one I saw at 12 kilometers away is actually, there's a closer one. So the 12 kilometers was kind of behind us over there somewhere, but I think there's one over this way. So I'm just going to sit here for a minute and see if I can see it. Yeah, so that's 12 kilometers away. Let's just wait and see if there's a closer one here. Well, not seeing any flashes. Thought we'd have seen something by now. Okay, so let's keep moving on towards home. And I'm going to make some more gyros, I think, because we're getting quite heavy now. Yeah, that's the 12 kilometers away. I don't want to go backwards, so I'll leave that one go. And the other thing I wanted to do was sort out this gravity generator, which is being a real pain. Like, it should be on at all times unless I choose to switch it off, which of course I haven't. So there's that. Okay, so let's find a gyro and some steel. So deliberately and intentionally left some space here. So we're going to put one there, one there. I'm going to leave that access for those timers. And for some reason we've changed over, so don't necessarily need anything down here, so we're just gonna, I think, just fill those holes in with gyros. I think that'll get us off to a good start, and then if necessary I can also come across the roof. So could possibly get a welder in there, couldn't we? Let's do that. Okay, let's get some stuff. Where did I put them? There. Okay, so this is 2 blocks high, and that's 2 blocks high. So, unfortunately, irritatingly, we have this conveyor in the ceiling, but it's in the wrong place, so we'll have to do it this way. Okay, that one's done. It didn't take long. But that one's not done. Why is that one not doing? We run out of stuff. Switch that off before I burn myself. No, it's got all the stuff it needs. Okay. Got steel plate. That's interesting. Why is that not welding? Fascinating. Oh, now it's welding. Okay, I'm confused. Now we definitely have run out of some stuff. Steel plate. Alright, I'll just leave that to do its thing. So, sensors. Show sensor field range. Show on HUD. And you can see we've got quite a big range. Where is it? I've lost it. Yeah, 50, 30, 30. So the 30 should take it to the edge of the ship here, somewhere. There. So that's gravity coming on there. And then up here somewhere. Ah, there. So that's the edge there. And then somewhere up here we've got another one. Yeah, so that one finishes there, so we've got this little gap, but it doesn't, for some reason, it takes time to switch the grav gen on and off, so as I come out of this one, it's still switching off when I go into this one, which is extremely irritating. So I think what I'm going to do is back this one off a bit. So this will be the top. So we're on 48, so 50, so that should be 47.5, I think, because it's the 2.5 per block, and then this is halfway through a block, so you've got to add one, so that's 48.75 should take it to the edge of a block. I think that's right, and then we're going to bring it back a little bit, so we're going to say take 2 blocks off maybe, which would be 3. So I've taken 2 large grid blocks off to make a bigger gap. Okay, so that's essentially, well, that's not quite right, but 3 large grid block gap between them. Okay, so as you can see, it's now switched off. I switch it back on again. So I'm in its area. And we have gravity. So if I walk through, it should switch off and back on again. That doesn't look right. That's not right. So we want to extend that. To 7.5. That's better. Right, so here it should be off, but I have no way of actually checking that it is off. But when we come back in here, it should switch it back on again. But it's not. It's still switched off. Okay, so we've got gravity, jump out of gravity and back into gravity. Aha! Yeah, so walk straight through. No gravity. It's infuriating. Yeah, I don't know what to do about that. Thank you, Wellington, for mentioning you'd used timers to get around the problem. The problem is the range of the GravGen is much greater than the range of a sensor. So there is no way that you can sort of say, oh, if I'm not in the ship, I don't want the gravity burning up my fuel, because there's no way of detecting whether you're in the ship or not. I see you. Trying to creep up on me. Mutilator and an aggressor. I'm not going to do anything for now. Hopefully we'll be alright. If not, I can always jump away. I don't think either of those have jump drives, so should be alright. Right, just while we're waiting for that, something I wanted to check on. We do have 193 gold, so... Oh. Okay, he did see us. I don't have anywhere near enough to make another jump drive, which I don't think we really need anyway. The speed we're going now, we're going to be home soon enough. So I was going to make a couple more small grid railguns to go on the back. Not quite sure how I can fit them in, but that was the plan. Because it takes so long for them to recharge, if I could fire one at a time, would be a significant improvement, I think. Right, let's go check on our gyros. Still waiting on something. What are you waiting on? More steel plate and metal grids. Okay. Well, that's coming. And now so are those. That's very strange. I don't know why it stopped welding again. Plenty of stuff there now. Weird. I think our ship might be haunted. I think we've got the ghosts of something past. Because that definitely should have just welded straight up. Weird. Okay, so yeah, we're kind of, for lack of a better word, we're kind of ship shape. Just need some magnesium. I think, if I recall, apart from maybe a bit of setting up, this was also ready to go. Right, time to find a POI. Got to find some magnesium. So I'm just going to keep cruising on home. Well, those gyros didn't make an awful lot of difference, did they? I'll bring you back if I can find a POI. Okay, so I found something. I can't quite pinpoint where it is. It's up there somewhere, and it's 9 kilometers away. So I'm going to start drifting that way. And see if we can get to it before the Reavers attack us. Come on, where are you? Show yourself. There you are, directly above me. So somewhere on here I've got kill switches. So I think that's turrets, turret controllers. Yeah, so I'm going to switch the turret controllers off. I think the turrets are the assault cannons and the interior turrets. I think that's all I've got. Actually, I might as well switch those off. We'll switch them back on if we need to. There you are, 5 kilometers away. We are slightly kind of in front of it if you look at it from point of view of getting home, so where are we? That's the front of the ship, that's the back of the ship. Yeah, should be in view here somewhere. Not seeing anything. Oh, there it is. Oh, stutter. Oh, that's quite a big wreckage. And I think I've seen that one before. There's the cargo container. And where were the guns? I think that's a gun there, but I was able to get to it. Yes. Okay. Let's squeeze up a little bit closer. Just keep an eye on the range using this. My guns are off, so we can get sort of, you know, reasonably close. Yeah, that's definitely a turret there. Wonder if there are any other turrets. Oh, Reaver Thrasher. kind of like to line up a bit better if I could. But he's definitely coming this way, isn't he? Okay, so I'm gonna stop here before he detects us, and then we'll expose our belly to him. And see if we can lure him away. Going down, so fire it somewhere around about there. Let's see if that'll distract him. Sun back on our solar panels for what it's worth. Come on, take the bait. He should be on it. Pretty sure he's taken it. So, okay. So I'm going to carry on to the left and up a bit. Keep an eye on my range. I think anything up to about 800 is fine. Anything closer than that, we're probably going to get shot at. Okay, close enough. Right, what I'm going to do is the same as I've done historically. We can leave that here, and that. And then I want tools. And take a cheap welder with us. And take some of those with me. Whoa. Laggy, laggy. Okay, how come he's moving? Are we moving? We're moving. Why are we moving? When did the dampeners get switched off? Okay, well, we're not moving now. I think I will, just in case things get chaotic, and just make a GPS where the ship is. And I need to go to that menu. So yeah, I'm going to try and come in from behind that gun. If I can find out where that gun is. There's the cargo container. Is that the gun there? I think that's the gun there. Are there any more guns? It looks as if it might be switched off, to be honest. Any more guns? Pretty sure it's switched off. I learned that lesson a long time ago. Okay, I'm not going to take it any further because it might have ammo in it. And the number of times I've said that, I've lost track. But okay, let's have a look. Turret. Just the one turret. What about interior? Interior light. Any warheads? Warhead. Okay, any sensors? Don't see any sensors. Okay. So we need to find that warhead. Nope, that'll be that one then. Right, I'm thinking maybe if I hack that instead of destroying it. No, because the explosives are already gone, haven't they? Yeah, we've already got those. Okay, never mind. Ignore me. I was wondering if I could get the explosives back whole. That was what I was pondering. And we'll have to wait until we've hacked you. Does this tell us if I sit in here? No. Doesn't tell us anything. Okay, ship. Right, those back in there. And we want to go this way. Okay. Oh, can't see a thing. Let's get rid of that before we forget. Do a quick grab on this one, although I think I might put a connector onto that cargo box. See a couple of loose blocks floating around there. Okay, let's get some tools back again. Don't need that one. I want one of those. And that one. Okay, and I saw a couple of blocks floating. I'll have those. Pilot seat in there. Other than that, just a couple of thruster components. Yeah, there's a few loose blocks lying around. Right, okay, let's see if we can latch onto that. It's almost certainly going to be a station, so we'll have to convert it. Oops, wrong button. I think we're there. Right, has it got any live thrusters on it? That's the question. Is it going to fight me? Well, you're all dead. You're all dead. Might just stop those flashing. I think one of them is just the door, but the other one is almost certainly going to be the antenna. Don't see any live thrusters. This is all just steel, which I really don't need. Yeah, I think we're good. All the thrusters seem to be pretty well knackered. So I'll clean up these loose bits while we hack it, and then we'll convert it to a station and we'll be on our way. Alright, so I've converted it to a ship. Although we still are absolutely stationary, which is surprising. Usually it wobbles about it a little bit, but it's definitely a ship. It's the Rs1217, and it's basically, well, there's a few thruster components on it. Whoops. Yeah, it's basically empty. There's not a lot that I can see. I haven't actually managed to check the full inventory yet because obviously it wasn't ours, and I now don't have. I suppose we could do it through here. So we're going to see all my ship stuff. So yeah, 10k of ice. Basically, that's it. That's everything that's on board. Not a cargo container full of magnesium, as I was hoping. But, I suppose we can't have everything. No thruster components in that. 19 in that. I should have used the other grinder, shouldn't I? Let's do that now. 3. 5. 60. That's more like it. We got 61 live ones. Excellent. Yeah, I'm thinking, I was trying to collect the batteries for the power. Incidentally, thank you for the suggestion on the full solar panels. I think that looks better than just having a big yellow side on it. I've yet to put all the grids in. I've done some of them. There you go, you see some of them are just missing the grids because it was using up a lot of cobalt, and I figured we probably need that for other things. Yeah, so those are merged. These are just spares. So I don't think we need any more batteries, really. I think I can live without them. So I'm just going to grind them down.
Inventory full.
Going to take that off. For one thing, it's sticking out in a rather awkward place, and for another thing, I don't know whether there's a timer going to switch it on or something silly. I really don't want to take that chance. You're a long pipe that doesn't go anywhere. That's where the ice is.
Inventory full.
Here we were. That was everything. We could try and repair that gun, I guess. Pick it up, did I? No. Just in case, but I think it would have probably shown up on the inventory screen. I'm going to do it from down here because sometimes they come back alive as enemies. Yeah, it's switched off anyway. That's always worth remembering. No, nothing. So yeah, basically just a big pile of scrap. No thruster components in that one. No thruster components in that one either. Or that one. Okay, so yeah, there we go. That's as interesting as that gets. Just basic steel salvage now. We did get some thruster components off it, but actually, strange as it may seem, that's not what I'm actually after at the moment. I actually want magnesium more than I want gold. Never thought you'd hear me say that, did you? Okay, so we'll line up with home again. Pretty good there. Switch those off. And let's get moving. I think I can probably retract that. There we go. So I think one thing I'm going to do is might we get a gyroscope? Oh, is that on the other ship maybe? Yeah, I'm going to tell it to build me 10 of those. That tells me I need... Oh, where did it get that from? Interesting. We did manage to build 2 apparently. So the where are we? Small blocks, warhead, can't spell, warhead. Yeah, 1.33 total. So it's 0.67, and it requires 2. So there's enough there for 2 warheads. I think I'm right in saying. Okay. Military transporter down there would have been nice, but it's not a pirate. We need pirates. So, I think I'm going to wrap it up there, guys. I've had a busy week and I've got a lot to do. So this is just going to be a short episode, and you know, we made some progress, didn't we? We changed the torpedo into a missile, and we've got a bit of salvage, so we've done quite well. But yeah, I think I'm going to have to curtail the episode there. Oh, and we got some gyros built as well. Hey, pretty good, huh? So yes, thank you very much for joining me, as usual. Take care of yourselves, look after each other. Have a very happy Christmas if I don't manage to get a video out before. Look at that, perfect timing. Yeah, have a happy Christmas. I'm sure I will be releasing another video before the new year, but if I don't, I wish you all a very happy new year, and I'll see you in the next episode. Take care, everybody. Bye bye now.